Hello, welcome. Today we will talk about the operational module, more specifically arrivals and departures inspection tasks. We will show the main settings and tools that you are able to use to organize this routine on your STACE system. Before getting started, it is necessary to make some configurations to align your inspection tasks routine. Remember that these tasks can only be configured automatically. Before we start seeing the operational system screen, we must do some important settings for the inspection routine. The first one is user settings. That means that the collaborators must have access to this module. Here on the home dashboard, on the left side, we have the users and clients menu. And it is here that you will register the users on the system by clicking users. To register a new user, you must click the plus button. Here we have some users registered, and let's use them as an example. I will click on one of my users to do the configuration. Now let's click on the Permissions tab, where we will give internal access to the new user. So if you work with collaborators that will have access only to the operational system modules, it is here that you will specify which operating routines they will have access to. We have the column of roles and the column of responsibilities. In the Roles column, you, the main administrator of the system, will have the System Administrator option of the system selected that gives you access to the full system. But if you would like to limit the access of your team to this operational function, you will select the Collaborator option or the Operational Supervisor option. The difference between both options is that the Operational Supervisor is able to delegate tasks inside the operational module. So, it is possible to organize the tasks according to each collaborator, which is responsible to perform these tasks. In the other column on the right, the responsibilities, we have exactly what the user will have access to. In this case, we want to give access to the check-in and check-out tasks, so let's click this option. It is also important to mention that here you are able to register the work shift of your employees if they have fixed work schedules. This setting will interfere with the task screen. After configuring it, click Save. To configure inspection tasks, the first one is Global. After that, it is possible to apply a custom configuration. To get started, go to the menu, click Settings, Operational Tasks, and Arrivals and Departures. Here you are able to choose to automate when the inspection tasks must be done, if it is before the arrival of the guest, after the departure, both or none options. And here you select if you want to validate all inspection items or if you want to do it per listing. To configure individually, go to the menu, click Listings, select a listing, go to Auxiliaries and then Cleaning and Maintenance. Here you choose if the inspection tasks are global or individual. By selecting the individual option, custom the inspection settings to this listing. And here is the configuration field about the time required for the inspection execution steps. And in this field, you enter fixed instructions so that your team has access to the created tasks. This registration allows creating new items list that should be inspected during guests' arrivals and departures. If you wish, you are able to register more items to the inventory list in a general way. To do that, go to the menu, click Catalog, Auxiliaries, and Inventory Items. Here you add and edit the items you would like to. And this is the list that when we access a listing, the system shows the created options generally. You can also create specific inventory items for a listing. To do that, go to Content, Rooms, and then go to the Room Inventory Items. Click this button and fill out the item's information. You are able to add a photo, select the item type, and this list is part of what was generally configured. You can also enter a description, the condition of the item, and if you want to include it on the arrival and departure checklist. After that, you will be able to see the created items to this listing according to this example, rug, bottle opener, air conditioner, TV with remote control and ceiling fan. The in and out dashboard is the screen where you can organize the tasks according to the staff, that is, delegate the tasks to those in charge. To do that, go to the sidebar menu, click Tasks and In and Out Dashboard. Here it is possible to see the created task on the left side. We can drag to the collaborator that is in charge of this task. To see the task details, click the eye icon to show the information and enter the extra data such as comments and photos. By clicking Open Checklist, you will be able to check all these data to confirm the information. Here is an example of the created items for validating this information on the listing. After that, click Validate Arrival. This way, we can see that the status has changed to Arrival Completed. By clicking Go to Task, we can see that the status is done. By returning to the dashboard, the task list is generated by day, and by clicking here you will be able to see what is listed. The button on the right side generates the report of all tasks, not only the ones of the day. Here we will talk about all tasks, and to access it, go to the sidebar menu, click Tasks and then All Tasks. Here we have the list of all tasks created on the system. If you click on the task, you are able to see on the same screen more details about the task, and you can also change the status by clicking this button. Another important point of this screen is that you can filter the tasks according to your needs. You can filter per creation or execution day of the task, by collaborator that made this task, by type, status, and listing. This resource helps to optimize the operational part. So, these are the main settings so that you can program arrivals and departures inspection tasks and manage your routine via the STAIS system. If you want more information on the subject, be sure to click on the link in the description below.